Yeah.
And then actually another I did a trailer review for this one. Not it's a slight parallel subject. Um, so do you watch Justified?
Yes, I love Justified,
Yeah.
especially the early seasons of Justified.
Yeah. The only season I really dislike, I think, is the third season
It's
where
in the middle somewhere, 3 or 4, somewhere
yeah.
in the middle somewhere. It kind of really kind of just doesn't do it for me.
Well, they built up this huge confrontation between Raylan and this mob hit guy, and then the mob hit gets one of the spoilers, guys. One was getting killed by the other villain in the season,
Mm,
the black pig farmer drug dealer. Um,
right.
yeah, and that kind of broke it for me because you always expect in a western that the good guy and the bad guy are going to face off, you know.
Yep.
But
Yep.
you know they're doing a single season follow up, right?
Again, they're going to do more.
It's called Justified. Justified into the what the hell is it? It's Detroit something or other. I
Mm.
just did a trailer watch and I can't remember the name. How my God, I'm getting old. I'm getting old, pops. It's like you
Oh,
know,
okay. Justified City Primeval.
yeah. So that's based on another Elmore Leonard book, right? Just to City Primeval, but it's not a Raylan book, right? I was reading about. I only read one of the Justified novels years ago, and his writing style isn't for me, but I like the content. Anyway, um, so it turns out that the hero of this one, and this is what boggles the mind, right? The hero of this is an actual legit original Latino character in the book, but they're rewriting the book to have Raylan as that character, who's obviously not a Latino, right? And like, and these are and I'm guessing these are the same woke writers who like erase their own like example. You know what I mean? Like this should be a case where you could introduce an actual real diversity character. You know what I'm saying? An original
Yeah,
character.
you don't need to make any changes. If you just go with the source material, you
Yeah,
have the diversity that you're allegedly looking for,
yeah.
right?
Just write Raylan in as his partner for the thing to give some props. Some what do you call it? So some advertising, I guess. What do you want to say?
Yeah.
But no, to erase that character from everything I can tell. And Raylan, it's been rewritten to make Raylan the main character.
Yeah, I hate Collider, but it came up first and it was the easiest one to get to. So let me try to get rid of some of the ads,
I go
and we'll
to a
see.
site from I think it's called Dark Horizons.
Hmm.
I like them because they tend to be very neutral and like not a lot of politics in their reviews and stuff like that.
Oh, I don't actually read any of this stuff. I'll use them just to verify, and something like a trailer, I don't have to really vet them. I just know that's the
Yeah.
actual trailer. So when it comes to news, it's usually pretty high level, and I'll just look at one or two things and see who has. And then usually it's like an aggregate of looking for like the quotes where some of the meat of the actual
Yeah.
story is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is more of a teaser trailer. It's just like,
sure, it's
yeah,
gonna be short, right?
yeah. It's like,
It's like 40 seconds. So I assume with the stuff on it, it's literally like a 30-second bumper type trailer. So let's see here. Detroit, just some different scenery shots,
yeah.
different things like that. Is there any voiceover?
No.
Oh, there's this hat. The iconic
Yeah.
hat just blowing across the
Now,
bus.
I said in my review, they missed a classic opportunity in this scene, right? Because you can kind of make out a bus driver there. And I don't know if you remember Nick Searcy, who played Raylan's.
Oh yeah, the boss.
And he retired, right? You remember that?
Yeah.
I would have had it in that scene where you see him going, like, I retired to get away from that guy. Like being the bus driver in the second
Oh,
job.
right. So you look
Yeah.
up and then it's like, yeah. So he picks the hat up and you're going through all this stuff and you cut and it's actually the bus driver.
Yeah. That would have been a cool little like dig,
He almost looks a little too clean shaven to be Raylan right here.
Yeah.
He looks at the bus driver too.
Yeah, that's why I said that should have
tip.
been Nick Searcy, like in his second job after retirement, Like
that could have been interesting if Nick Searcy was going to be in it. That would have been fun to like have him sort of in it. Nick Searcy would do it in a heartbeat though, because Nick Searcy's a cool dude, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a great guy.
ZBR's not in bed yet. We kept him up, Matt. See, we got him out of bed. He's like, wait a minute, there's a freaking Justified show. Yeah, there's something going on.
Well,
FX.
I think that's why I have hope it's not going to be completely woke, because FX tends to be one of the anti-woke places, But
because when you get woke with them, you get woke with the Hulu shows is like Prey, right? It's pieces of things, and you're familiar with the term verisimilitude, right? It's the
Yeah.
stuff that breaks verisimilitude. It's the stuff that's like the 120-pound girl can't take down these 300-pound dudes. And
Yeah.
it's like that kind of stuff. You know, Raylan will be saved by a woman just for no reason. It'll just be dumb. It won't make sense. That's the kind of stuff they're more likely to do and not derail the whole show. So,
Yeah, well, I always think of it as, and that's basically the end of it. There's three types of woke. There's like preposterous woke, like you just said with the girl in Prey. I said to myself, so, well, someone said to me once, but Matt, Sigourney Weaver take out aliens and alien. I said, Sigourney Weaver is taller than I am. She
and
looks
she's
big.
using a
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah.
It makes sense in the story. In the story, any of them could have shot aliens and survived. She survives because of one, luck,
Yeah.
strategy, being, this is why they don't get sometimes. It was like I always go back to like Jamie Lee Curtis and Halloween. It's just, I don't want to hear about not having strong women. We were cheering for Jamie Lee Curtis's character to survive in every single one of those movies. It's stupid. What is dumb is Jamie Lee Curtis wasn't getting into a rolling on the ground wrestling fight and pinning Michael Myers. That would not have we would not have accepted that.
No. But the thing I hark on this point. Sigourney Weaver is a big woman. She looks like she could handle herself. You know what I mean? Like she's not like if you ever saw my mom and my aunt, my aunt's 5 foot nothing. My mom's 5'5", but my mom looks like a truck when she was younger, and she could pick up mail bags like nothing. You know, the physical look of the difference. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You know,
My wife's the same way. My wife
yeah.
is a tough girl. You don't want to mess with my wife. And now she's
Yeah.
like the tough farm girl. You talk about raw and gritty.
Oh yeah.
It's my wife is the one that's going to cut you, right? Compare that to like my one daughter who's like 110 pounds wet and about that big around. It's like you pick her up to use her as the weapon, not the karate martial artist that's going to take everyone to the ground with effortlessly.
Oh yeah.
So no, I agree. It's worth it. And listen, I'm glad you came on, and I'm glad we could tease this because I did not even know about it. I've got it in my little notes to make a little clip out of that. That's good. Yeah, Justified getting
season.
some sort of season. So yeah,
well, it's a mini series. It's like a season 7 basically, or an epilogue season. And the word is they want to adapt more. If this works, they'll do more Elmore Leonard books. Like I don't think there are any more Raylan books they could adapt. I'm not an Elmore Leonard fan, so I can't 100 answer that. But I think they want to adapt more of his books to be like about Raylan, and then do more stuff if this is popular. But not like every year they're going to do it. You know, like just which is good, because too much is too much. What's the saying? It's better to leave them wanting more than saying you had too, like you stayed too long. You know.
Where it definitely embodies all of entertainment right now, does it not? It really does.
Yeah.
So Ripley uses her intelligence and strategy to defeat the alien, especially in the second film. In the second film, more than the first film, because at least then she's using the mech suit. She's doing things that, at least there's some justification of why she'd be the survivor. That kind of thing.